Elon Musk, the world-renowned tech mogul, decided to step out of his usual high-profile persona for a unique social experiment. Rather than donning his typical sleek attire, he opted for a disguise: an oversized, worn-out jacket, tattered jeans, a fake bushy beard and mustache, and a beanie pulled low over his head. His scuffed shoes seemed out of place for someone of his status, but Elon had a plan for the day. He wasn't there to grab attention or give interviews. Instead, he wanted to observe how people would treat someone who looked like they didn't belong. His destination was Brew Haven, a modest yet beloved coffee shop known for its welcoming atmosphere and decent brew. It wasn't part of any luxury brand, but it was the perfect spot for his experiment. The aroma of fresh coffee and pastries filled the air as he stood before the glass door. His reflection bore no resemblance to the Elon Musk the world knew, and a sense of anonymity washed over him as he approached the entrance. At the door, a burly security guard named Rick quickly blocked his way. "Hey, you can't just hang out here, buddy," Rick said. Elon, now fully in character, remained unfazed. "I'm here to buy coffee," he replied, pulling out a crumpled wad of cash from his jacket pocket. Rick eyed him suspiciously, still unconvinced. "What do you think you're doing here?" he grumbled. "I'm here for a cappuccino," Elon said firmly, "and I've got the money to pay." After a tense moment, Rick stepped aside, muttering under his breath. Elon walked in with a calm demeanor, aware of a few curious glances from customers. This was exactly what he wanted: a real-world test of how people reacted when someone didn't fit the usual mold. Inside, he approached the counter where two young cashiers stood: Ethan, a friendly young man, and Cindy, who appeared less than thrilled to be there. "Good morning, what can I get you?" Ethan asked with a warm smile. Before Elon could answer, Cindy rolled her eyes and muttered under her breath, "You've got to be kidding me." Elon didn't let her rudeness affect him. "A cappuccino, please," he said calmly. Ethan quickly rang up the order while Cindy barely acknowledged him, sighing loudly in obvious annoyance. Elon noticed the stark contrast between the two. Ethan was polite, attentive, and seemed genuinely interested in making him feel comfortable, while Cindy acted as if his presence was a nuisance. Despite Cindy's attitude, Elon didn't respond with anger. He simply gave Ethan a kind nod and waited for his drink. A few minutes later, Ethan returned with a steaming cup, placing it in front of Elon with a warm smile. "Here you go, enjoy your drink," he said. Elon took the coffee, sipping it slowly as he observed the dynamics of the cafe. Cindy continued to sulk behind the counter, muttering sarcastic comments to herself. Elon felt a sense of disappointment. He had hoped for better, but Ethan's kindness stood out as a rare exception in a world that often valued appearances over respect. Elon spent nearly an hour in the cafe, sitting by the window and observing the interactions around him. Ethan handled difficult customers with grace, balancing professionalism and kindness. Cindy, on the other hand, made every customer feel unwelcome, offering little more than impatience and disdain. One middle-aged woman asked a question about the menu and was met with a sharp response from Cindy, who barely looked up. Meanwhile, Ethan engaged with his customers in pleasant, lighthearted conversation. It became clear to Elon that his experiment was about more than just customer service. It was about the tendency of people to judge based on appearances. He had always known that people could be quick to stereotype, but witnessing it firsthand was both fascinating and disheartening. When he finished his cappuccino, Elon stood up and approached the counter. Ethan was wiping down the counter while Cindy was engrossed in her phone. Elon cleared his throat to catch Ethan's attention. Surprised, Ethan looked up. "Hey, Ethan," Elon began. "Yes, sir?" Ethan replied, still unsure of what was happening. "You're a good man," Elon said with a warm smile. "A very kind person." Ethan, startled, responded with a simple, "Thank you, sir." Elon then turned to Cindy, who still hadn't acknowledged him. "You're different, Ethan," Elon said quietly. "You understand what it means to treat everyone with respect no matter who they are." Ethan smiled shyly, but Cindy rolled her eyes from behind the counter. "What's this all about?" she muttered, still not looking up. Elon turned back to Ethan. "I appreciate your kindness. I'd like to help you," he said, pulling out a sleek business card. "Call this number tomorrow." Ethan stared in disbelief at the card, which read, "Elon Musk," in bold letters. "Wait, Elon Musk?" Ethan stammered. Yes, that's me. Elon smiled. I've been watching you for a while. You have a good heart, and I think you deserve more than just this job. Call the number. As Ethan absorbed the surprise, Cindy stepped forward with a cold expression. What are you doing? She snapped. You're just a barista. Why would he want to help you? Elon turned his gaze to her. You know, Cindy, kindness is rare these days. Maybe you should try it sometime. Ethan's realization was slow but profound. Elon had seen him for who he truly was, not just for his appearance or his job. The next day, Ethan nervously called the number on the card. His hands shook as he spoke to someone from Tesla HR. When the receptionist confirmed his interview appointment, his disbelief grew. The interview at Tesla's headquarters was a mixture of excitement and nerves. Ethan felt out of place amidst the sharp suits and sleek building, but the interview went well. He spoke passionately about his degree in automotive engineering and his dreams, along with the work he'd done at the cafe to support his family. 2 days later, Elon personally called him. Ethan, I've got good news. You're hired. Welcome to the team at Tesla. Ethan was overwhelmed with joy, calling his family first. His mother cried tears of happiness, and his father, a retired mechanic, beamed with pride. With his new role at Tesla, Ethan was able to move his family to a better neighborhood, and for the first time in years, they could live comfortably. As for Cindy, her attitude had caught up with her. Word spread, and she was eventually transferred to a different branch far away. Her behavior had cost her the respect of both co-workers and customers. Ethan continued to thrive at Tesla, always remembering the lesson Elon Musk had taught him. He treated everyone with respect, from the janitors to the CEOs. And whenever he passed by Brewhaven, he would think back to the day that changed his life forever. Thank you for reading this story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories. Have a wonderful day.